Hello, Capricorn. I need to talk to you right now because what I am seeing in these cards is genuinely giving me chills. I just sat down to do your reading, and the energy that came through is so intense, so layered that I had to pause for a moment before I even started interpreting. This is not one of those surface level readings where everything is sunshine and rainbows. This is real. This is about what you are actually going through right now and what is coming for you that you might not see yet. Can I just be honest with you for a second? I feel like you have been carrying something heavy lately. Like there is this weight on your shoulders that nobody else really understands. You wake up every day and you do what needs to be done because that is who you are as a Capricorn. You show up, you handle your business, you keep it together on the outside. But inside there is this feeling like you are fighting battles that nobody else can see. And the crazy thing is the universe sees it. The universe knows exactly what you have been going through, and these cards are here to tell you that everything is about to change, but not in the way you think. Let me pull the first card for you, and when this card came out, I literally said out loud, "Oh, wow, okay, here we go." The Five of Wands just flew out of the deck and landed right in front of me. Now, if you know anything about tarot, you know the Five of Wands is the card of conflict, struggle, competition, and chaos. But here is what most people do not understand about this card. The Five of Wands is not showing you a problem that is coming. It is showing you what you are already in right now. You are already in the middle of it. Capricorn, think about your life right now. How many different directions are you being pulled in? How many people want something from you? How many responsibilities are sitting on your plate? How many times have you felt like you are fighting just to get through the day? The Five of Wands is that energy of feeling like you are in a constant battle. Maybe it is at work where you are competing for recognition or dealing with people who seem to be working against you instead of with you. Maybe it is in your personal life where everyone has an opinion about what you should do and nobody is actually listening to what you want. Maybe it is even internal where different parts of yourself are at war with each other. Part of you wants to keep pushing forward, but another part is exhausted and wants to rest. Part of you wants to take risks, but another part is scared of what might happen if things do not work out. What hit me hard when I saw this card is that you are tired of fighting, Capricorn. You are tired of having to prove yourself over and over again. You are tired of the resistance, the obstacles, the people who do not see your value. You are tired of working so hard and feeling like you are barely making progress. And I want you to know that feeling that way does not make you weak. It makes you human. Anyone in your position would feel the same way. But here is what the Five of Wands is really trying to tell you. This period of struggle, it is not random. It is not the universe punishing you. It is the universe forging you. Think about how metal becomes strong. It gets heated up to extreme temperatures, it gets hammered, it gets shaped through pressure and force. That is what is happening to you right now. Every challenge, every conflict, every moment where you have to dig deep and find strength you did not know you had, that is making you into someone unbreakable. Someone who cannot be shaken. Someone who knows their worth not because life was easy, but because they fought for it and earned it. The people around you who seem to be making things difficult, they are actually showing you who you do not want to be. The obstacles in your path, they are teaching you skills you are going to need later. The internal conflict you feel, that is you outgrowing an old version of yourself, and it is uncomfortable because growth always is. So yes, the Five of Wands is intense energy, but it is necessary energy. You are in the fire right now, Capricorn, but you are not being destroyed. You are being refined. Now. The second card I pulled is the King of Swords, and when I saw this card come right after the Five of Wands, I got actual goosebumps because this is the universe telling you exactly how to get through what you are dealing with. The King of Swords is one of my favorite cards in the entire deck because it represents someone who has complete mastery over their mind. This is someone who does not get swept away by emotions or drama. This is someone who can look at a chaotic situation and see it clearly for what it is. This is someone who speaks truth even when it is uncomfortable. This is you, Capricorn, or at least this is who you are becoming. Let me tell you what I am really picking up here. The King of Swords is appearing in your reading because you are being called to step into a level of mental clarity and authority that you have never accessed before. All of that chaos from the Five of Wands, you are about to rise above it. Not by fighting harder, but by getting smarter. Not by engaging with every battle, but by choosing which battles actually matter. The King of Swords does not waste energy on petty conflicts or people who are not worth his time. He sees through the nonsense immediately, and he acts accordingly. I am seeing that you might need to have some serious conversations soon. Conversations where you set boundaries that should have been set a long time ago. Conversations where you speak your truth even if it makes other people uncomfortable. Conversations where you stop sugarcoating things and start being direct about what you want and what you will no longer tolerate. And I know that might feel scary because you do not want to come across as harsh or mean. But here is the thing, Capricorn. There is a difference between being cruel and being clear. The King of Swords is never cruel, but he is always clear. He says what needs to be said because he respects himself, and others enough to be honest. There is also something here about cutting through confusion. Maybe you have been going back and forth on a decision. Maybe you have been overthinking something to the point where you do not even know what you want anymore. Maybe you have been listening to too many opinions and you have lost touch with your own inner knowing. The King of Swords is here to cut through all of that noise. He is telling you that you already know what you need to do. Deep down, you know. You just have to trust yourself enough to act on it. And there is this energy, too, of stepping into leadership or authority. Either you are moving into a position where you have more responsibility and influence, or there is someone in a position of power who is going to play a significant role in your life soon. If it is you stepping up, the King of Swords is reminding you to lead with integrity. Make fair decisions even when they are hard. Do not let your ego get involved. Stay committed to truth and justice. If it is someone else in authority, this card is saying they are going to be fair with you. So do not be afraid to present your case or ask for what you deserve. The third card absolutely surprised me. I pulled the Six of Cups, and when I turned it over, I actually paused because this card has such a different energy from the first two. The Six of Cups is soft, gentle, nostalgic. It is about the past, about childhood, about innocence, about memories. And at first I was like, wait, what does this have to do with everything else? But then it clicked and I felt it in my chest. Capricorn, you have been through so much. You have been fighting, you have been strategic, you have been responsible and strong and capable. But somewhere along the way you lost touch with the part of you that knows how to just be. The part that knows how to feel joy without earning it. The part that can be playful and light and free. The Six of Cups is showing up because your inner child is calling out to you right now. That little version of you that dreamed big before the world told you to be realistic. That version of you that loved things just because they made you happy, not because they were productive or useful. That version of you that believed magic was real. The Six of Cups is asking you, when was the last time you did something purely for joy? When was the last time you let yourself play? When was the last time you gave yourself permission to want something just because you want it, not because it makes logical sense? But there is more happening with this card. The Six of Cups often means someone from your past is coming back, or something from your past is becoming relevant again. This could be an old friend reaching out. This could be an ex reappearing in some way. This could be a childhood dream resurfacing. This could even be you physically going back to a place that holds memories for you. And whatever this is, it is not random. The universe is bringing this energy back into your life for a reason. What I am really feeling is that there is something from your past that you need to heal or make peace with before you can fully step into your future. Maybe there is a relationship that ended badly and you never got closure. Maybe there is something you gave up on that you actually still care about. Maybe there is a version of yourself that you abandoned because you thought you had to be more serious, more practical, more adult. The Six of Cups is giving you an opportunity to go back and retrieve something valuable that you left behind. And I want to be really gentle with this because I know Capricorn energy tends to want to just keep moving forward and not look back. But sometimes the way forward requires that we honor where we have been. Sometimes we need to acknowledge the pain we went through, the dreams we let go of, the innocence we lost. Not to stay stuck there, but to integrate those experiences so we can be whole. The Six of Cups is telling you that healing is available to you right now. Forgiveness is available. Peace is available. You just have to be willing to look back with compassion instead of judgment. The fourth card I pulled is the Three of Wands, and this is where the energy starts to shift into something really hopeful, really exciting. The Three of Wands is about expansion, progress, manifestation, watching your ships come in. In the traditional image, you see someone standing on a cliff overlooking the ocean, watching ships approach the shore. Those ships represent everything you have been working towards starting to arrive. Your efforts paying off. Your investments returning. Your plans manifesting into reality. Capricorn, I need you to hear this. Everything you have been building, everything you have been working on, everything you have been investing your time and energy into IT is working. I know it might not feel like it yet. I know you might be in that phase where you are exhausted and wondering if any of it is going to pay off. But the Three of Wands is literal confirmation from the universe that yes, it is paying off. You just have to hold on a little bit longer. The harvest is coming. What I love about this card is that it is not about luck or chance. The Three of Wands represents strategic planning and patience. You did not just wish for success, you actually took the steps to create it. You planted seeds, you nurtured them, you did the work even when you did not feel like it. And now you are at that stage where you can see the first signs of growth. Maybe you are starting to get recognition for your efforts. Maybe opportunities are opening up that were not there before. Maybe you are connecting with people who can help you reach the next level. Whatever it is, pay attention to these signs because they are showing you that you are on the right path. There is also this energy of thinking bigger. The Three of Wands is asking you what comes after this, Capricorn. Once you achieve what you are currently working toward, what is the next mountain you want to climb? This card loves expansion, and it is encouraging you to start thinking about how you can grow beyond your current circumstances. Maybe this means taking your business to the next level. Maybe it means exploring new opportunities you have not considered before. Maybe it means stepping into a bigger role or a bigger vision for your life. Do not limit yourself based on what has been possible in the past. The Three of Wands is all about new horizons. And here is something else I am picking up. The Three of Wands is a card of collaboration and partnership. You might be connecting with people who share your vision, who can support you, who can help you reach your goals faster than you could alone. Stay open to these connections. Stay open to working with others. You do not have to do everything by yourself, Capricorn. In fact, the Three of Wands is suggesting that some of your biggest breakthroughs are going to come through collaboration. Now I need to be real with you about the fifth card because this one is tough. I pulled the Five of Pentacles and my heart genuinely sank for a moment. The Five of Pentacles is one of the hardest cards in the tarot. It represents financial struggle, hardship, feeling left out in the cold. In the image, you see two people walking through the snow past a church with warm light glowing through the windows. They are cold, they are suffering, but help is literally right there. They just are not going in to get it. So what does this mean for you? The Five of Pentacles is showing me that you might be going through or about to go through a period where money feels tight, where resources feel scarce, where you feel like you are struggling in some way. And I am not going to sugarcoat this because you deserve honesty. This might be a genuinely difficult time financially or materially. But here is what I need you to understand about the Five of Pentacles. It is not a permanent state. It is a temporary period of challenge. What breaks my heart about this card, though, is that so often the help we need is available, we just are not seeing it. Or we are too proud to ask for it. Capricorn, you are so independent. You are so used to handling everything on your own that asking for help probably feels like failure to you. But it is not. Asking for support when you need it is actually a sign of strength and wisdom. The Five of Pentacles is appearing to remind you that you do not have to go through hard times alone. There are people who care about you, who want to help you, who would be honored to support you. If you just let them. There is also a deeper spiritual message in this card. Sometimes the universe allows us to experience lack or struggle not to punish us, but to redirect us. Maybe you have been too focused on material success. Maybe you have been measuring your worth by external achievements. Maybe you have been putting all your energy into building an empire, but you have forgotten to nurture your soul. The Five of Pentacles can be a wake-up call that there is more to life than money and status. Those things matter, yes, but they are not everything. And here is something powerful about the Five of Pentacles. It builds character. It builds resilience. When you go through a period of struggle, you discover what you are really made of. You learn who your real friends are. You learn what actually matters in life. You develop compassion for others who are struggling. You become more grateful for what you have. So while this card represents a challenging time, it is also a time of deep growth and transformation. You are going to come out of this stronger, more grounded, more connected to what is truly important. The final card absolutely floored me. I pulled the Magician, and I swear, Capricorn, the energy just completely shifted. The Magician is card number 2 in the Major Arcana, and it is one of the most powerful cards you can possibly get. The Magician is about manifestation power, having all the tools you need and consciously creating your reality. The Magician stands with one hand pointing to the sky and one hand pointing to the earth, representing as above, so below. Whatever you can imagine, you can create. Whatever you believe you can achieve. Do you understand what this means? After everything you have been through, the fighting, the mental clarity, the healing, the expansion, even the hardship, you are emerging as someone with real power. Not power over others, but power over yourself and your life. The Magician is telling you that you have everything you need right now to manifest what you want. You have the skills, the knowledge, the resources, the ability. The only question is, are you using them? Are you stepping into your power, or are you playing small? The Magician is about taking action. It is not enough to just think about what you want or wish for it. You have to actually do something. You have to take steps. You have to use the tools at your disposal. And right now, Capricorn, you have more tools than you realize. You have your intelligence, your work ethic, your strategic mind, your ability to stay disciplined and focused. You have your experiences, both good and bad, that have taught you valuable lessons. You have your connections, your skills, your unique gifts. All of this is available to you right now. What I am really picking up on is that your words have power right now. The Magician is associated with communication, and this is reinforcing that King of Swords energy. What you speak, what you declare, what you say about yourself and your life is going to manifest. So you need to be very conscious of the language you are using. Stop saying I cannot, or it is not possible, or I am not good enough, because whatever you declare becomes your truth. Start speaking life into your dreams. Start affirming what you want as if it is already done. Start claiming your success, your abundance, your happiness. The Magician is also telling you to use all of yourself to manifest what you want. Your intellect, yes, but also your intuition. Your hard work, yes, but also your faith. Your practical skills, yes, but also your ability to dream and imagine. When you bring all parts of yourself together, when you align your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, and your spirit toward one goal, you become absolutely unstoppable. You are becoming someone extraordinary, Capricorn. Someone who has walked through fire and come out refined. Someone who has faced their shadows and integrated them. Someone who knows their worth not because someone gave it to them, but because they claimed it for themselves. The Magician energy is your energy now. Own it. Use it. Create the life you have always dreamed of. I hope this reading gave you what you needed to hear right now. You are not alone in this. The universe has your back, and so do I.